Hey guys, welcome back. John here again with Zayon TV, and today we are back playing on the Anodecraft server. That's right. Alrighty guys, so we're going to go ahead and continue what we were working on in the last episode, and I don't want to show you what I've done yet. Now, in the last episode we worked on building a big tree. Because I want to make a treehouse. And basically what I did is I went ahead off camera and finished the trunk itself. And in the end of the last episode, we kind of built it up to the height that we wanted it and made it look all nice and pretty off camera. And yeah, so what we've got is what I'm about to show you, and that is this. So what I'm going to do here as I'm talking to you guys here at the beginning, I'm going to kind of walk around the tree so you guys can see all the different angles. Now, I know it might look kind of weird right now, but it is one just giant, tall pile of wood. So, I mean, there's not much to it yet. There's no leaves or branches or anything like that. And the branches is kind of what we're going to work on today. And what I mean by that is we're going to build out maybe 3 or 4 branches, one on camera and the rest in a bit of a time lapse. And maybe I'll build the first one in time lapse, and then I'll build the second one maybe on camera. I don't know. Maybe we'll just build the first one on camera, so you guys can kind of get my first reactions here. Not really sure how I'm going to do it yet. So let's go ahead and just kind of get started here, and then we'll do the rest on time lapse. So I made some ladders, and I installed the ladders on here, just so I could make it a little easier for myself to get up here. But this is the view from up top. There's a Zayon camera. Let's just shoot him off of there. Just kidding. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I just kind of want to build it off and up. Kind of, but I don't want to build it too big, and I'm kind of worried I'm going to do that. But, you know, let's just kind of do some trial and error here. I think I just kind of want to build it out like this, maybe. And then maybe we'll go up here, and then like up here, and then maybe up here, maybe out a few. Like that, maybe up one, maybe out like this, and then maybe up 2, out a few, and then maybe up, maybe actually let's see what that looks like. So let's run back here real quick, and I'm not really going for a perfectionist kind of look here, because it's going to be surrounded by leaves. So I'm really not going for a perfect look. I just want to go for something that from a distance you can tell there's support. And you can see this. You know, that's not half bad. Looks kind of weak here at the beginning. You kind of want it to branch out here at the end. So maybe what I'm going to do here, and I think I'm going to do this off camera, is I kind of want to build this thing out and make it look thicker at the base, and then kind of expand or kind of shrink a little bit as it gets a little bit farther away. So let me go ahead. I'm actually going to try to do this a little bit off camera, because I'm kind of worried this is going to be a little bit difficult. Going to be some trial and error and stuff like that. Not really sure how this is going to work. I think I'm just going to kind of spam blocks until it feels like it's getting thicker. I think maybe something just kind of like this, and just kind of build up on it, and hopefully that will give me the look that I'm going for. Not too worried about the orientation of the blocks, because like I said, not really a big issue because it'll be surrounded by leaves. And maybe we'll do something like that, maybe. And then maybe we'll build this out and kind of come up like that, maybe. I got some more wood here. This is actually the last of the wood that I've got. So hopefully we don't use too much. And I think this might be too thick. So let's just do that. Maybe I'm not gonna actually do this off camera, like I said I would. I kind of want to do this a little bit on camera, so you guys can kind of see my thought process, which might be kind of scary for some of you. Just kidding. Maybe, sure, like that works. Actually, I don't really like that block there. So we'll just break that and get rid of that. Maybe let's try expanding this a little bit. Bump this one out a little bit. Get under here. Oop, not like that. Can I get this back? Come back. Okay, good. I got it back. Maybe do that. And then maybe that and 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 that. I'm just kind of like spam clicking here, guys. So for those of you that might want to try this, pretty much all it is kind of spam click and then go fix your mistakes that you don't like. Let's go try and look at this from a distance. I'm just going to take a jump. It was only 2.5 hearts anyway. Who really cares? Let's see. How's that look? That's looking better. I feel like it might be a little small, though. Let's go look at it from another angle. Because like I said, as I keep saying here, going to be surrounded a lot by leaves. I am seeing one little issue here, and I see how to fix it. So let's just go ahead and pillar up here. Actually, let's grab that. Let's cut this back down. Hello. There we go. What I want to do is strengthen the base here a little bit. It's looking kind of weak right here because it's only connected by like 2 or 3 blocks. So what I want it to do is kind of start here maybe. And let's just try that. And then maybe come out to here maybe. And let's just kind of click and just keep clicking until it looks kind of how we want it to. And then get rid of this one maybe. I don't really like the way that looked. Let's add that and maybe this and this and this and that. That's, I think, looking pretty good and happy. Not too many complaints there. Let's do one more there. I think that might be good. Let's take out our shovel here. Definitely going to need some more wood for this. And we may have to do a cut here. And I'll go go cut down some more wood. But that is looking pretty dang good. I'm pretty happy with that. It's looking pretty solid, and then it kind of comes up, and is a lot thinner. And it's very, very random and like kind of sporadic. And I really, really, really like the way that looks. It could use a little bit of beefing up right there. But what I'm gonna do, actually, you know what? I'm going to talk while I do this, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do kind of as we're doing this. But what I want to do with this is I want to do maybe one more cut here. Well, maybe one more of these maybe one more of these branches. I think we might be able to snag one more off of what wood we have left. But what I want to do is then I want to go into time-lapse mode. Well, I'll need to take a cut somewhere in there. But I want to go into time-lapse mode and then just kind of see what we can do during a time-lapse. And just kind of make maybe 4 of these, maybe 5, if I can squeeze 5 in. I think maybe 3 might be best, and then have stuff branching off of these. But what I want to do here, I'm going to cut real quick, and I want to work on one of these, and then I'm going to need to take another cut, and then go get some more wood, and then we can finish the third one. Yeah, I think I've decided I'm going to do 3, kind of in like a pyramid type shape. So let me go ahead and cut right here. We're going to switch over to time-lapse mode, and I'll be back with you guys as soon as we've finished all 3 branches. See you guys in just a little bit. Alrighty guys, so as you guys saw there at the end of the time lapse, we just finished the 3 main branches of the tree here, and I kind of want to walk around it and just show you guys what it looks like. The one thing you'll notice, this branch kind of just comes straight out, maybe curves a little bit that way as it comes out. The one behind it does the same thing, kind of just comes straight out. This one's kind of interesting, so I made this one look slightly different just to kind of change it up a little bit. This one comes out and then makes a hard curve back this way, and I think it looks really, really cool, and it looks a lot more realistic than if it were just, and you can kind of see it here. See, it kind of comes out this way, and then it kind of comes back and then starts coming straight out. It looks a lot more realistic than if they were all just kind of straight out. Because as you guys probably know, trees don't really follow like an exact shape. They kind of do their thing. They kind of grow where they need to survive. So I think this is going to look really, really cool. And then I think I need a little bit of work right there. I do have the supplies to do that. There is, like I was saying, there's one more thing I want to do. And that's kind of create some roots that come out here, and then just kind of like this go off into the ground. But how I want to do this, kind of make it look like the tree is supported, which at the moment it really doesn't. It looks like it's kind of just floating here. And it just kind of like sitting down in the ground, which I don't like that look. So let's actually cut down this tree. What I'm going to do, actually, I want to off camera cut down a whole bunch of these trees. And then I think at some point I'm going to, maybe, I don't know, maybe at some point plant some more trees around, hopefully. That's not looking too bad. I don't like how even it was. Not too bad now. Maybe, how's that looking? I think that looks good as a root. I feel like it's kind of short. And maybe let's cut this out. It looks like I'm going to actually need to go farm a little bit more. And I may do that real quick because I kind of want to, in this episode, complete at least one of these routes. And it's not really looking like that's going to happen with the amount of wood I got. But maybe it will. So let's just try it. Actually, like that looks pretty good. I think this needs to be angled this way. And then maybe we'll just bring this guy out over this way. No, not like that, but I do think something like that I think looks pretty good. Maybe put that there. Let's try to get a view of this from above real quick. This is actually going to end the episode. It does appear I do have enough just for this one root. And then I'll finish the roots off camera. And then in next episode, I will have all the leaves that we need. We're going to need a lot of them. Kind of worried about how many sheer amount of leaves we're going to need for this project. Just because of how big this tree is, it just needs a ton of leaves, to make it the correct shape. So what I want to do, let's just climb up here. I don't actually want to go, well, maybe we'll go all the way up the ladder and see if we can see it. Oh, that is so good. So good. I really like the way that looks, how it's kind of like flowing off that way, and once that tree kind of goes away, it'll flow off that way as well. And I think I'm going to add some to that, but I think I want a branch. I think I want them to match the branches, sort of. Maybe one there, one here going that way, and then I kind of want one going down that hill. I think would look really cool. And then maybe one over here extending out this way. Would be kind of cool, but I think I'm gonna have to figure that out off camera. I really like the way that looks. I think that really adds a realisticness to this. Oh crap! It definitely adds some realism to this project. Makes it look a little bit more real than it did before. I want to cut down this tree. I know I keep saying I want to end this episode, but it just doesn't happen. Maybe let's also bring this out this way, maybe just a little bit, just to kind of emphasize this a little bit, and then bring this off like that, maybe like that, and then let's get rid of this one because I don't like the corners, and then let's do this and this. It's looking good, and then maybe something like that and like that, and then actually let's bump that up. I think I like this. It's looking a little hectic though, but that's not always bad. On this big of a scale, I feel like you kind of need it to be a little hectic, because it doesn't look from a, you're going more from the way it'll look from a distance rather than up close. Yeah, I really like the way that looks. It's kind of spread out. Maybe I'll take a little bit out and put some grass back in some of those spots. Can I see it from over here? I can. Kind of goes off that way, but I think the real view is going to be from here. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks great. Okay guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I know this one ran a little bit long, but all this root stuff, I do want to cut this down a little bit right here. I feel like it's bumped up a little bit too much. But yeah guys, like I said, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. I always appreciate and love to hear what you guys have to say, so that I can tweak the project and make it a little bit more, a little bit nicer, if that's what it comes to. But yeah, guys, that, like I've said, is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, please leave that down in the comment section below, or tweet me on Twitter and let me know what you guys think. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, this is so much work. Maybe something like that. Okay, see you guys.